Hello everyone, this is Rosemary with Good Journeys Tarot with a response to Ouroboros tag Council of Seven. The idea here is that your inner kingdom is guided by a council of seven advisors. So which tarot decks would represent those advisors in your life, in your inner life? So today I'm going to walk through and tell you which ones those are in my life and why. Let's go ahead and start with the Wildwood, which many people are familiar with. The Wildwood for me has always been the deck I use to work with my ancestors because my ancestors have always been farmers and fishermen, people connected to the earth. Celtics from the Northern European area who eventually landed in the UK and then migrated to the US. But as you can see, I edged my deck. And I love this deck. This is one of my favorite cards ever. It really will speak to me about things I need to know from my family's past. So this is the advisor who reminds you of where you've been, as well as connects you with the earth around you so that you can learn from the past and from nature. The second deck is going to be the Spirit Keeper's Tarot. Now, the Spirit Keeper's Tarot, I actually have both editions, but I chose this one for the video. It is the Vitruvian edition. This deck for me is kind of like the mage, the wizard, the guru on the council. So it serves a little bit of function of a magician, the priestess, and the hierophant. So everything related to magic, mystery, and faith of any kind. And I just love working with this deck. It gives me great guidance from the divine. The third deck that I've selected here is the Ouroboros Tarot. The Ouroboros Tarot is like my girlfriend, the person who is just going to give it to me straight, who it hangs out with me, enjoys time together. And, we're going to be having wine and attending events together outside of the council. So they know me and they're going to give me advice straight based on their knowledge of me and our personal relationship. The fourth one, the Slow Tarot, this is going to be the advisor who is my conscience, my inner voice. This is like the deck that speaks from my life experience. So this is going to practically be a second me sitting beside me, telling me what I already know. I love this deck. I haven't connected with the deck more quickly and more easily than I have with this deck, than any deck. And it has become an important part of my life. It really is my own conscience, my own subconscious speaking to me. The fifth deck is actually going to be the RWS, and this happens to be the Centennial Edition that I have in here, which is by far my favorite RWS. While the colors are not as bright as some other editions, I just love this cardstock and even the colors of the cards. And the reason that this deck is in here is that this is the balance. This is the member of the council who is going to maintain the status quo, is going to speak clearly about what needs to remain the same versus what needs to change. I mean, this is the standard bearer on the Advisors Council, really. I love working with this deck. I mean, it's clear, it's concise, and true. So, the fifth one is going to be the Minoan Tarot. Now, I will tell you that I always have to use the guidebook with this one, but the reason that I chose this one is because Laura Perry is a friend of mine, and actually I've learned a great deal from her over the last couple of years. There's the back of her cards. The reason I chose this is because on my Council of Advisors, I need a mentor, and when I read with this deck and I look at the guidebook regarding the meanings of the cards as she's portrayed them here, I really feel her voice and hear her voice in these cards when I look at them and when I read with them. And so this is the mentor's voice on the council. The last deck is actually the newest deck here, and that is the Urban Tarot. The Urban Tarot I have placed on the council as that social justice and queer voice. It is a beautiful deck. It is based on imagery from New York City, and it is my only thoughts-based deck. This is a beautiful, beautiful temperance card. As you can see, it actually has the RWS image in the background as the mural. The reason I love this is the Queen of Swords, and I'm going to do a whole video about that. But this deck will be that voice of social justice, of that voice of reality, of what is. And I mean, it just speaks to me bluntly that this about reality, not hopes, not dreams, but what is. And I am enjoying working with this. So it will be my social justice or queer voice on my council. So I've enjoyed watching everyone's responses to this hashtag, and I hope that I will see some more coming down the pipe soon. Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying my videos. Please feel free to leave comments about decks that you would add to your council, or let me know you have a video out there. Until next time, good journeys.